You could maybe introduce who you are and what you maybe do in the community, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. My name is John. I'm a community mental health case manager with a harm reduction approach from an organization called Street Health, which is just up at Dundas and Sherbourne. I work on also with the Sherbourne Health Center Health Bus. We're with the IPC program. It's a interprofessional care team where we go out on evenings and weekends, but obviously during COVID we kind of come out during the day within this community. We have nurse practitioners for anybody that needs any kind of medical care. We offer harm reduction supplies, hygiene products, and any kind of case management services where I come in, dealing with any kind of mental health case management, just navigating the system that we have. It's a long-winded one, but that's how it goes.
Okay, thank you. I guess the next question could be, what are usually the demographics that you deal with in this area?
As far as age, gender, that
yes.
stuff? Predominantly, I would say with age, it would be anywhere between 30 to 70, to be honest with you, within this one. I've been doing this for 17 years, so it's obviously changes. Time to time, the culture does tend to change when you see that kind of demographics. And it is a mix between people who identify as male and female. We are very inclusive with the LGBTQ community. It doesn't matter to us who, but it is predominantly in this area right now where we are is the majority male to female, and I would say it's pretty much even.
Okay. Another question could be, do you guys have any questions?
I'm gonna say, for people in like rougher situations, what do you see as the main cause of it?
Cause of homelessness?
Yeah.
Oh man, so that I don't think there is a main cause, man. I think in this day and age, and like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, I think anyone is just close to it. Myself, I've been working this, but I'm just as close to that. But to really pinpoint it down, it's a lot of, I would say, addictions. Addictions and homeless does go hand in hand, unfortunately. And that's where we're seeing right now, there was an overdose right here with the police, and as we're here with the encampments, as with the lack of any kind of housing availability, like we all know housing is a human right. That's the bottom line, is housing is a human right. So, and then that's where the addictions come in, because people who have addictions are stigmatized and landlords won't rent to them. And there's also, just anybody is that close. We all are, man. So that would be my best answer, because I don't think there is one exact thing. You all meet guys who have ran newspapers. 17 years ago, there was a gentleman that used to stay here on a park bench, and he ran a newspaper out in British Columbia, and soldiers from this armory kicked the shit out of him one night, and he passed away. He was in his 70s. So, you know what I mean? There's all walks of life, and then you got mental health issues, but then addictions do play. And so it's a various reason. It's another long-winded one, but I can't really pinpoint what there is none in my mind.
I'd say that's probably enough.
Yeah. Sweet, guys.
Thank you very much.
Maybe if you could just give us a little bit about how the pandemic really affected situations in comparison to before.
Yeah, so just personally for our program, like we were saying earlier, we were out majority evenings and weekends, but when the pandemic hit, we've had to really scale back. We have this health bus where we actually get on, and as far as services, people are used to showers where they could get showers, even take going to the bathroom, and again we can see the porta potties behind us, right? That's what they're used to, where you could go into the John Innes Community Center and use the washrooms, no problem. It's affected people out here completely. But in the same way, it's actually kind of neat because it's brought more of attention to it, right? I do joke around, as we're in Moss Park, and it's a big encampment one, so I call it the cool kids. The cool kids table, right? This is where the focus is, because we're right here. But then there's also a ton of encampments in the Don Valley, out where you guys are in the Humber. There's a ton of people that have been living out there for years, and people now will go there more because there's the housing no one's renting, right? So it's hard enough as it is. So yeah, it's affected it huge, but I think it's also kind of cool because it's bringing light to some of the issues that have been around for a very long time. So
Okay, I think that's good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no.